Here we go, guys. So we're back at it. Welcome back to the channel. So here we have a Mitsubishi Canter truck. Customer's reached out and he wants a Blackview 1-channel dash camera just in case his colleagues have any run-ins or an incident. They've got some evidence to cover their story. So here you go, guys. You know the drill. Back to work. Well, before we start, first thing is first, you always got to try and locate where the fuse box is. Knowing the truck well, we know that it's here on the passenger side. And as you can see, I've already removed this panel because you need two hands. A little bit hard to film to do it. And I can show you that the fuse box is here. And the panel's just there. And then we'll have to remove this A-pillar off with this Phillips screws. And then we'll run the wires that way across. So, like I said, back to work. Cards in now. We just close this flap. So the flap, literally, I don't know if the thing zooms in enough. So let me just try see if that can focus. All it is that little flap there. Then you just rotate it, and then that also clicks in, and then now it's like that. And as you can see, you've got your coaxial cable for the rear camera and then the power cable, and then you've got a Wi-Fi button. Don't know if that's gonna focus. Perfect. Well, let's start looming it up. This being a truck, guys, it is a little bit tricky. So there is a proximity sensor on the camera where you can flag like an event or manually record a minute that you'd like to save to retrieve from the dashcam app. Let's say we'll just go dead center here and then straight up. Okay, guys, now that the camera's mounted, I've just got to run the wires through the roof lining and then down this A-pillar here. So I've already taken those two screws off for the handle, and now you'll see is what you got to do is you pull the rubber down. And there'll be two plastic clips that hold that A-pillar, well, plastic trim on to the A-pillar, and you'll see it will just pop off like so. And then we'll run our wire down. Alrighty, let's go. Let's get it. So now with this, I've got my little plastic, where did I put it? Right here. I've got to go in and tuck. So as you can see, guys, I'm just working my little plastic trim popper that Blackview actually supply you in the box. This is very tricky with your fingers, so sometimes you do end up cutting the tips of your fingers because it's very sharp, the plastic, surprisingly. So it's best to use the plastic clip trim tool. And then all you do is stick your little trim tool in. I don't know if you can see that. My camera's a little far. And then what you do is once you get stuck, you turn it, you work your fingertips up, turn, and then just get the cable in, turn and get the cable in. It does take a bit of pressure. Now when you get to the corner, let me just show you, I'll get it closer. So as you can see, the cable goes in like that, and then we just work it now here so we can run it down this cable here to follow the harness as well down. Now we got it, so I'll just quickly show you how that looks. So from the dash cam, it actually comes to the mirror mount, and then I've just put a little bit of cloth tape to hold it towards the mirror mount, and then you'll see those 3 screws are actually to the roof of cab of this truck, and then it just runs across. So I don't know if the camera is showing you that, but it runs all the way across this way, and then it comes down here. So I'll put a loom here and then follow down that 8-pillar harness, and then it will go now down to the fuse box where I've showed you. Back to work. Alright guys, so now that I've got my wire down, I've created a little loom. Let me just get into a comfortable position. I've just created a loom, so I've just went back and forth and created a little loom, and now I'm going to actually cable tie that to the harness that's already here. As you can see, let me just get that closer for you. I will cable tie that loom here, and then I've got my power wires and then the earth. Probably will go, my earth will just go to this little bolt right there. As you can see, that goes straight to the chassis, and I'll just literally plug it straight there, and then I'll get my fuse tab connectors from the truck and I'll connect it to the fuse box. So bear with me guys, and I'll get back to work. So I've got the truck running right now guys. I need to just check the voltage, how these dash cams work. Once they go into parking mode, if you get a signal that's lower than 12 volt, it will cut off. So it's got a battery protection from the fuse box. So I've got the truck running, and I've found which fuse I want to tap onto, and I've got a good signal of 14 volt with the truck running. When I turn the truck off, it actually drops a lot and it goes to 12 volt. So we'll have to monitor that for how long parking mode's going to be efficient for this customer. Perfect. Back to work. Let's go. You know the drill guys. I got my fuse tab connectors, so I'm just going to strip them back, solder them on to my red and yellow hard wiring cables. I hope this video helps you guys understand on how to run this dash camera tidy. Please guys, I've enabled my comment section, so if you guys would like me to show you anything or get a better understanding on what we do, I'll be happy to answer any of your questions or comments. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Hopefully put out some good content for you guys. And grow this family. All right. I don't know if the camera's got that, so now you can see now. So I've just got the camera just a little bit. Let me just try and pop that. Here we go. So let me just move the angle a little bit. So just heating up my soldering iron. This is the winner. Australian product, ARI soldering irons. The bomb. Let's go. I'll never forget the day I was doing this and a customer came, looked over the top of me and then was like, oh, my car's on fire. Just a little bit of smoke from the soldering. And I started laughing. Yellow one's good. And now I get my electric tape. Where did I put it? Oh, sorry, I dropped my phone. Sorry guys, that position was good, but I dropped it. I know it's a slow process, so what we'll do is we'll go to a time lapse. Let's get it. Back to work. So just to show you guys quickly, I did my earth here. And I just ran the loom with the factory hot wiring here. Just cable tie here with the factory loom, and I just rolled it up as you could see here. And then here I've run down on my 2 fuse tap connectors. And then let's start the truck and show you how everything works. Like, share and subscribe guys. Peace. Just to quickly finish off the video, so just to show you, now that panel's back on, where the fuse box casing is, quick and easy one. So it's just got plastic clips. What you do is you grab it from the bottom, your hand, and you literally pull it towards the middle of the cabin of the truck. So this little lip here, just to show you, there are plastic clips. There's about 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe even 4. And you just work your way up and you just pull out till it comes out, and you'll see you'll line them up. But now, time to turn it on and see if it works. Let's go. So there you have it guys, the installation's complete. I just pack up my tools, left the box there for the customer. Until the next video guys, peace out.
Manual recording on.